It's pretty as a picture. The new 61 Falcon, 1 year newer, 1 year better, at your Ford dealers now.
This is a day to remember, for today there is a new Thunderbird. This is the shape of it. This is how it can be for you in the Thunderbird for 1961. Unmistakably new. Unmistakably Thunderbird. Notice, it's not a hair wider nor a tenth of an inch longer than Thunderbirds you've known before. There's a new Thunderbird convertible, too, with 4-passenger luxury for all the world to see. The Thunderbird touch is everywhere. The optional swing-away steering wheel moves over to welcome you in. The rear-view mirror is permanently bonded to the windshield. This is new, too, the eager might of the new Thunderbird 390 Special V8 engine. There can be a day like this for you, a Thunderbird day. Your Ford dealer will be glad to help you make the arrangements. See him soon.
From Rome comes big news about the 1961 Ford, the only 61 car honored before its introduction. Once again, Ford's styling is recognized by an international fashion authority, the Centro per l'Alta Moda Italiana. This gold medal for functional expression of classic beauty honors the completely restyled 1961 Ford, beautifully proportioned to the classic Ford look. And on the highways of America, a test fleet of 1961 Fords was making more big news. News about a revolutionary new concept of what a car can do. Here at last is a car that virtually eliminates the need for frequent and expensive servicing. A car that normally goes 30,000 miles without a chassis lubrication, 4,000 miles between oil changes, automatically adjusts its own brakes mechanically, protects its own body against rust and corrosion, guards its own muffler, and takes care of its own beauty. In short, the 61 Ford is a car beautifully built to take care of itself. Wait for, watch for the trend-setting car of our times, honored for its styling in Rome. Beautifully built to take care of itself. The 1961 Ford. Coming to your Ford dealer September 29th. New beauty outside, new luxury for 6 inside, and up to 30 miles a gallon. That's the story on the 61 Falcon. 1 year newer, 1 year better. See the Falcon, America's favorite compact, at your Ford dealers now. Beautifully built to take care of itself. That's the story on the ruggedly beautiful line of new Ford station wagons for 61. Like this luxurious new Country Squire, every 61 Ford wagon is beautifully proportioned to the classic Ford look and is built to take care of itself. For example, every time you back up, the Ford automatically adjusts its own brakes, a feature formerly found in only the most expensive European cars. As for greasing, the new Fords are built to lubricate themselves. You'll normally go 30,000 miles without a chassis lubrication. The Ford wagon cleans its own oil with its built-in standard oil filter. Result, you can go up to 4,000 miles between oil changes. So if you would like to own a wagon that's beautifully built to take care of itself, take your pick of one of the 6 beautiful new Ford wagons for 61 at your Ford dealers now. Here it comes, the car that's beautifully built to take care of itself, beautifully proportioned to the classic Ford look, the 1961 Ford. For the most stylish, most sensible car you've ever owned, see the 1961 Galaxie at your Ford dealers now. From Rome comes big news about the 1961 Ford. Once again, Ford's styling is recognized by an international fashion authority, the Centro per l'Alta Moda Italiana. This gold medal for functional expression of classic beauty honors the completely restyled 1961 Ford, beautifully proportioned to the classic Ford look. And on the highways of America, a test fleet of 61 Fords was making more big news, proving that here at last is a car that normally goes 30,000 miles without a chassis lubrication, 4,000 miles between oil changes, automatically adjusts its own brakes mechanically, protects its own body against rust and corrosion, guards its own muffler, and takes care of its own beauty. The 61 Ford, beautifully built to take care of itself, is the trend-setting car of our times. Coming September 29th.
Here comes the finest expression of Thunderbird spirit, the Thunderbird for 1961. Unmistakably new, unmistakably Thunderbird. There can be a day like this for you, a Thunderbird day. See the 61 Thunderbird at your Ford dealers now.
Beautifully proportioned to the classic Ford look. Beautifully built to take care of itself. That's the story on the ruggedly handsome new Ford wagons for 1961. See them at your Ford dealers soon.
This is the Eternal City. This is Rome. Recently, the historic arches of the Roman Colosseum provided a dramatic background for an important ceremony. The speaker is Signor Travaglini, president of the Centro per l'Alta Moda Italiana. Once again, Ford styling is being recognized by an international fashion authority. To the 1961 Ford goes this gold medal for functional expression of classic beauty. Accepting the honor is Mr. William Clay Ford.
Thank you, Mr. Travaglini. On behalf of the Ford Motor Company, it's my pleasure to accept this medal.
And now, as it was introduced in Rome, here is the car beautifully proportioned to the classic Ford look, the 1961 Ford. This is the magnificent new Galaxie, elegant, graceful, eternally beautiful. The completely restyled grille and headlight unit accentuates the straight classic line of the front fenders. The thin line of the roof is distinctively, unmistakably Thunderbird. And here, a new and sophisticated expression of the classic Ford look. A redesigned rear deck and bold big circle taillights. The Rome of eternal beauty. The Rome that today is synonymous with high fashion now provides the perfect background for the trend-setting car of our times, the 1961 Ford. Visit your Ford dealer's showroom soon and personally inspect the car's beautifully proportioned to the classic Ford look. The car honored for its styling in Rome, the 1961 Ford.
Here, by the fountains of Villa d'Este, we see the car honored in Rome by an international fashion authority, the 1961 Ford. Beautifully proportioned to the classic Ford look. Beautifully built to take care of itself. See the 61 Ford at your Ford dealers now.